In this video, I'm going to cover a few terms that are important to measurement. The first is quantitative measures versus qualitative measures. And this is a different distinction than quantitative research versus qualitative research. A qualitative measure is something that's a category. So the colors of apples, red, green, and yellow, those are qualitative measures because they're categories. Quantitative measures are numbers, somebody's height, somebody's weight. Those are quantitative values. Another distinction that gets drawn is discrete and continuous. So if you're counting something up, it's a discrete value. If you measure it, it's a continuous value. So if I'm counting up the number of errors somebody made on a test, that's discrete. I am counting those numbers up, and each time they make another error, that is another one added to their score. When I measure something like height or weight, that's a continuous value. So there's theoretically an infinite range of values between 5 feet and 0 inches and 5 feet and 1 inch. Right? Those are continuous. Parametric and non-parametric. When we say parametric, what we're really talking about is it's normally distributed. When data is normally distributed, it has this shape of distribution, and we can make assumptions about it. That the mean value is the most common, that 68% of the data will be within 1 standard deviation of the mean, and 95% are within 2 standard deviations of the mean. The reason it's called parametric is that we can describe the data with just 2 parameters, the mean and the standard deviation. And the reason we like parametric distributions is that it allows us to connect the dots between the data that we have. Basically, if we've collected a set of data and that data is normally distributed, then we can describe all of the data, including the data that we haven't actually collected. So it's kind of like we have more data than we really do. When we say data is non-parametric, that just means that it's not normally distributed. So we can't just describe it with the mean and standard deviation.